What is happening, people? It's a new setup, it's a new vibe, but I'm still here with the same boys. Y'all know what it is. Joining me today are the two fucking studs from the Fight Week show. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. McDane, how you doing, dog? Good to see you, man. I feel like it's been a couple years.
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Finally, you've moved it your ass. You know what I mean? Got
Dude,
picked up your cardboard boxes, moved house, got set up all sketchy and shit. But we're here. We're ready to go, bro.
bro, it's definitely this is a trial setup. This is not the official setup. Wait tomorrow. We're on Dust Up Shakedown, people. That's gonna be the official setup. So tune into the Fight Week show tomorrow, people. Come on, man. But for right now, you're locked in with the boys for a UFC recap, and I'm also joined by none other than the young Mr. Crossover MMA. How the fuck are we feeling, my boy?
Man, I'm good. Had a good weekend hanging out with my buddies for his bachelor party. So
You
ready to get
definitely
back
did.
to some violence, but definitely had a good weekend.
Bro, like we were talking about earlier, definitely sound like you were having a great day, bro. And also, it's also a great day to be in here when you got the Aussie fight fan popping in. What's up, my boy? Nice to
Ozzy,
see
what's
you in
happening, bro?
here. Aussie fucking Ryan Rezzolini. The reason I got that 1K, I'll never forget, brother. I'll never forget. I big appreciate you for that, my dog. Shout out everyone already in here, Lazy, Andrew, all the absolute fucking legends. And you know what y'all are here for? You're here for that UFC 105 Emmett versus Murphy recap. And I definitely got to recap it literally today. Your boy had a crazy ass weekend. But I'll tell y'all what, I love these recaps after because I got to watch no fucking commercials and I got to skip through some of these terrible fights we saw. But overall, not too much of a bad card, but not the greatest. Let's go ahead and say that. Um, I think I'll go ahead and start off with the man from Scotland, Paul Craig, the rambling dad. Give me your thoughts on the first fight of the night, dog, between Vanessa Delopoulos and Talita Alcinkar.
Alan Carr. Yeah, so I had the Mopolis going into this one, and it was a bit of a sore pill to chew, to be honest. Me and Yao sitting there, our first pick of the night, and it never came in. I thought Demopoulos would have done a lot better in the grappling and the striking. I thought she was more well rounded, but Alan Carr came in and just made it look easy, bro.
Bro, she dominated her. She gave her no
Hmm.
chance. I don't know what the total ground control time was. It had to be over 10 minutes for a 15-minute fight, which is just absolute ragdolling somebody, which we'll get to ragdolling when we get to Mr. Torres Finney. And I really want to see what you boys think about him and what's next. But crossover. Give me your thoughts, dude. Swimming is MMA. You know what it is, man.
Man, I'm with Jordan, man. I had Vanessa Demopoulos going into the fight, and man, was it one-way traffic. Talita Allen just put on a wrestling clinic, control time, just held Demopoulos down. She couldn't do anything at all. And I mean, it was just complete domination.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
boy.
you, and Yao all had the same picks, didn't we? The exact
Mm-hmm.
same picks. Yeah, we had a rough night,
Mm-hmm.
brother.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of that, I'm glad y'all mentioned that scoreboard because I heard Mr. Folk and Ola. I've been seeing him in the group chats. Is that man on top of the board now? What the
Yeah,
fuck
He
happened?
is.
he's gonna
He
chat
is.
bare shit for a
How
week.
how did that happen? Did he just go off this week?
Bro, it was a mixture of last week
Oh, he didn't
and
miss
this
last
past
week.
week.
Bro, he didn't
Exactly.
miss. He
Exactly.
didn't miss. But who's in last right now? Is it still Jax?
I think he's
Yeah.
back there now.
No, not back in the basement, dog.
Hmm.
I've been waiting all week to hear Sterling. Well, you know what,
Oh,
Lazy?
that's
Let's go ahead and get right into it then, dog. Let's go ahead and get right fucking into it. We got Martin Boudet versus Urwan Sati Baladiyev.
That'll do. You doing all right?
That
yeah. We'll take it.
hey,
We'll
come
take it.
That'll
on,
do. Just call
come
him
on,
salty
I
balls if you want.
salty balls versus the fucking Russian. And apparently, I heard so much about the weight comparison going into this and how he took it on a Thursday. Huge balls by Mr. Fucking Salty Balls. So go ahead and throw it to me. Crossover. Give me your thoughts on this heavyweight bout, son.
So I mean, first off, when they were in the cage, man, you just could tell that Uran was so much smaller. He's a natural light heavyweight fighting a guy that's got a cut to hit 265. And honestly, Budai just used that size, really kind of just got all up in Uran's face, bullied him a little bit, got him on the cage, and did what he needed to do to get the job done.
McDane?
Yeah, so Badai's past fights looking at them, yeah, I mean, there was nothing super impressive from there. So this one, I thought I'm just going to take a chance on the newbie here to come in and spark him. To be honest with you, but especially being a light heavyweight too, I thought he's going to come in a little bit faster. He's probably not like we're going to see Badai tire out as he gets towards the second and third round, but Bro just done what he had to do. You know what I mean? It was the fight IQ and the experience in the UFC just to keep him going in there.
Do y'all think anything
Bro, I
about
was
that
watching
weight?
it. I was watching it in disbelief. I was like, what is going on? How is this dude not starching Buddha? I was like, what is going on?
Bro, he clipped him at one point, and I was like, "Oh, get him!" And then it just never came to anything. I was like, "Ah."
Yep.
And honestly, bro, it really doesn't suck for him to take this fight on that late of a notice. It sucks that his O's gone. He's not undefeated no more. But we'll always remember the fact that he stepped up on a fucking 2 days notice.
That was another fun fact of the night that me and Yao had a quick look at was how many fighters have lost their O in 2025 because it is like the year of fighters losing their O. And as of Saturday night, before these fights happened, it was 18. Since the start of 2025, 18 fighters have lost their O.
And big names too, like Peyton Talabat, Umar. I'm trying to think. Come on, dog.
I missed you, bro. I missed you, bro. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting there doing a podcast the other week, chucking words out like nonchalant, and then you go and say Talabat.
We got to get back to the regular scheduled names from Sterling.
Come on, man. Come on,
his favorite fighter. I can't wait to get to his favorite fighter.
Oh yeah. It's coming. It's coming.
Don't do that to me, dog. I don't do that to me, man. But overall, y'all gotta admit, pretty decent little fight. There wasn't a lot of those, but this was a pretty decent little scrap right here. Undefeated fighters having a loser ranking this year. What's up, chat? Big Trigger in the chat, man. And honestly,
Trigger D, what's up?
Big Trigger, legend, the Stockton fucking soldier. But honestly, McDane, I can't believe y'all thought about that though. That is a good point. And I can't believe it's 18, dog. That's so many fucking guys.
It's heavy, innit? Proper heavy.
That's so many. It's so many like serious guys that we were like, who's gonna fit? Ian Gary. Was that this year?
Shar Magomedov too.
Yeah.
Shar Bullet MVP. That is crazy, bro. Was outweighed by 80 pounds. Yeah, dog. I mean, that they definitely brought up that weight thing the whole time. Bashi losing his O2. That's good noodles. That's good looking out, dog. That's good looking out. Including other promotions. They just got UFC. I saw 60 fighters lost their 0 fighters more than 10 fights.
Jesus Christ.
Sheesh.
That's wild, Zach. That is fucking wild, bro. What else was wild? I thought was going to be this next fight, boys, because Victor Henry is never in a boring fight, dude. This dude comes out and puts on scraps. But McDane, give me your thoughts between Victor Henry and Pedro Falcao.
But yeah, Falcao. I had Victor Henry going into this one, and he done exactly what I thought he was going to do. Yeah, I mean, he was faster. He was just more well-rounded. Whether it went into the grappling or the clinch, the striking was more on point, and he just worked his way towards a decision like he had to do. Yeah, I mean, exactly how I expected that one to go. To be honest,
Cross.
That was my same thoughts going into the fight. I had Victor Henry as well. I just thought the experience and how well-rounded he was, wherever the fight went, he was going to be able to do his thing. And I'm going to be honest, Pedro Falcao was very much in the fight. Like he was definitely there, but Victor Henry was just a little bit better.
What do y'all think's next for Victor Henry, bro? He's always in exciting fights. He's always going to come out there and let it hang, but he's in a stacked bantamweight division, bro. So it's like, do y'all think he's ready for top 15? I mean, what do y'all think is next for him, dude? Because they keep giving him these hard-ass up-and-comers.
Bro, I think that's just going to have to be his job, man. He's 37 years old. I mean, you think he's really going to make a title push at bantamweight at 37? You know what I mean?
That's a great point.
He's kind of just going to be like that gatekeeper for like guys trying to move their way up. And he's like the dividing line. Like, you got to prove yourself. Can you get through him or can you not?
Yeah.
That's a great point, bro, actually. And you need those guys. It sounds like disrespectful, but you really do, like, just to see where guys are at. I mean, everyone knows it with Neil Magny, but, like, every division needs at least a tough veteran to see if you can get – Gerald Meerschaert's that guy for 185, I think. I mean, it's just –
I feel like CJ Vergara is another one of them as well, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, that's another one, bro. Pedro Munoz, another dude. Like, I mean – I honestly, I'd like to see him fight Pedro Munoz. I'd like to get him at least like a decent name, bro, because he just fights these dogs, man. Barcelo.
Light heavyweight is Anthony Smith.
Yeah, 100%. And Ty Burr at heavyweight. You know what I mean? He's always
Yes,
been
Yeah,
been like ranked
yeah,
10 for God
yeah.
knows how long.
Yep.
Zach says if he wins another, you give him to Cheeto. Maybe. I mean, Cheeto's a bit of a huge name. I don't know if Cheeto's gonna get into that. To be honest with you, but
That's a big step up.
yeah. Trigger says I think they cut Vergara. Is that true?
Oh, really? I missed
Wouldn't
that.
surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. He got
No.
finished in like 2 of his last 3 fights, I think.
Yeah.
We all know Taliban ain't ready because I appreciate that good noodles. I appreciate that, dog. We all know Taliban ain't ready because of that, dog. I'm with y'all though. I wouldn't really be surprised. CJ got cut. Yeah. Damn. Well, shit. And then even Anthony Smith being the guy for light heavyweight cross, he's about to retire. So it's like,
Yeah.
So one fight away from it, innit?
I think the next one. I think once he retires, the next one's gonna be Volkan Oezdemir at light heavyweight.
That's a shout. That's a shout.
Time? Fucking no time, son. Dog. I fucking love that dude too, bro. Cheeto was booked for Mario Bautista June 7th.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
dude, that's a pretty decent fight. That's a pretty decent. Hopefully Mario Batista don't do no Jose Aldo bullshit. But against
Cheeto ain't gonna let that go down, bro.
It's a bit hard.
Cheeto ain't gonna let that go down. Yeah,
he's a dog. He's a dog. Who's also a dog? It's Captain Rufuko. What's up, my
Rafujo
brother?
in the building.
What's going down, son? I'd see you in here, dog. Also, boys, what else was nice is to see a Thai fighter back into the UFC because we got another women's MMA to pull back up here, boys. Between, here we go. Loma Lukbunami. Loma
Lukbunmi.
That was racist, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Lukbunmi.
What did you add the A for? Lukbunami? You know what I mean?
Bro, he's always adding letters to names, though. He's always adding letters.
Bro, I feel like it would help in the pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? Versus Estella Nunes.
Boom.
There you go.
Let's go, son. Come on, man. Call me John Anik Estor. McDane, give me your thoughts, dog, on this women's decent fight.
Yeah, so I picked Luke Boomy going into this one. I thought she was actually going to do a lot better than she did, but Nunes was in that fight, bro. Like Nunes was almost taking it from the start, and then Luke Boomy came back in the second and third to edge it out. I thought, but no, it was a closer fight than I thought it was going to be. I thought the striking from Luke Boomy was gonna be on style more than it was.
Young Cross, give me your and she didn't implement that tie a lot. McDane, she didn't let her fucking put that tie style on her. Cross.
Luma Lukbumi's never in a boring fight. Like she's low key turning into one of my favorite female fighters just to watch. Like her scraps are just always fun. The fight didn't really go how I thought it was gonna go. Just like with McDane, like I thought it was gonna be all striking, out in the open, out in the middle. But you know, Estella Nunes get in the clinch, Lukbumi do that little head and arm throw, and I just look at it as like Lukbumi, you know, with the fight IQ, knowing what she needs to do to get the win.
I think that's
just like what Austin fight fans said, Estella Nunes was shocked when she lost.
Bro, I saw a couple clips like on Instagram and X like throughout the weekend when I couldn't be able to watch the fights, and I was seeing that like a big reaction from her. So when I was watching the fight going into that, I was like, well, let me see. Like maybe she did get fucked. I don't think so. I mean, what do you boys think?
Nah, I think it was pretty close, but it went the right way.
Yeah, you can't call it a robbery, you know?
No.
Nah,
definitely not a robbery. Like the fight was very close, but I think Lukbumi just did a little bit more to get her hand raised.
And not a bad comment from Zach right here either, dog. I think that last part is a bit Scottish. I think that's a bit Scotland. Is that Scottish, McDane?
Yeah, from our both beds. I thought she was meant to be more stylish on the feet, but I've seen similar punches for our both birds. Like anytime you see a Scottish person put "fe" like FAE, it's from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the fucking the Arbirth? What's that?
Arbroath, that's a place in Scotland, and birds is women.
So he just said.
I would have sounded like Sterling trying to say that.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come
on,
dog.
Bro. How'd you know Arbroath?
So basically, he's saying they threw more punches than a bitch from Scotland.
Yeah, he's seen similar punches from a bitch from Scotland.
Hey, respect that, Zach. Because you know what, brother? That's women's MMA for you, son. But like crossover was saying though, I'm not gonna say her name again. But this chick from Thailand, she is fun to watch. She's always in some good fights too, bro. It's a place you stay
Mm-hmm.
away from. Oh, I didn't know that, Zach. I did not know that, brother. But
Not
boys,
because it's got any like violence or anything towards it. It's just a boring ass place.
oh really? Oh, I see why the fuck he said that then. You know what? You know what wasn't boring? The Skeletor, son. Reese McKee coming out here and absolutely beating the fuck out of Daniel Frunza like he owed him a fucking check. Cross, give me your thoughts on this, bro, and the damage from the Skeletor, son.
Man, coming into this fight, I actually went with Daniel Frunza, man, and Skeletor came out here and put a beating on him. And I mean, as soon as the fight started, just in his face, staying at range, like you could tell, like the reach difference played a huge role in this fight, because Frunza was very close to landing, but every time he would overextend, Reese McKee would just clip him each and every time. And Reese McKee gets his first win in the UFC.
Bro, this was the hype. I remember them showing us about Reese McKee when he fought Hamza, like during COVID.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, this dude's a motherfucker. And then, you know, he got did up by Hamza. I don't know who he fought after that, but he lost again, got cut from the UFC, came back. And it's good to see him get a dub, boys. McDane, what you think about that dude's boxing, too? That dude looked
Bro,
fucking
that was so like you were saying there. We were talking about it on the prediction show of like Reese McKee in the Cage Warriors days was unbelievable. Yeah, I mean he was knocking dudes out left, right, and center, and then he came to the UFC and just couldn't get a win. Like he went 4 losses before he managed to get that at the weekend. Dude came out there like Gambit, man. He was like,
come on.
yeah.
I was waiting for you to say it. I don't got the soundboard, brother. I was
got the
waiting for you to hit me.
but apparently
Hey,
that
let's
didn't
go.
come through. I got the soundboard, but it clearly didn't work.
Hey, he hasn't tested that one yet.
Cross, he was staring at me, and I was like,
I could hear it. I could hear it.
I was waiting for you to say it.
I don't know why that never came through, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I was like, McDane, let that shit fly, son. Let's go.
Yeah,
let me hear it.
Ooh, I
was over here waiting, like press the button. Dog.
I pressed the button, boys. I pressed the button. I was like, I was looking at you
press
going,
the goddamn button.
They can't hear this shit. Fuck.
Nah,
yeah, so we'll leave the soundboard to Owen. Well, yeah, he was out there like Gambit, but he came out like a battle of hell, man. But yeah, I picked Frunza because I was like, Reese McKee just can't get a break in the UFC. I mean, and Frunza's going to come in with some serious power. So I went with Frunza in it, and bro, like what a chin he's got, by the way.
Dude,
like, before it ended, like getting, it was a doctor stoppage, but that man would have kept going. Like he took.
Bro, did y'all see his lip? Did y'all see the picture of his lip?
Did you see?
Oh
his
my God,
sewed up as well.
Bro,
yeah, I saw both of them, bro. That was nasty.
Bro, people keep talking about the Robbie Lawler cut. It was fucking Robbie Lawler's was bad.
Very
bro.
similar.
It looked like Overeem.
I would cross, get out of my brain. Get out of my brain. That's literally I was about to say. People don't remember Biggie Boy versus fucking Overeem either, son. You know what I'm saying, dog? And also, this is a good point. I've seen this a couple times. I saw Good Noodle mention it as well as Zach. How about him not getting a 10-8 for those 4 fucking drops in the first round, son?
I mean, you don't need a 10-8 when it's gone to a doctor stoppage, though, do you? Yeah.
True.
I mean, sums it up right there. But the judging was wild. There's a fight we're gonna get into about the judging. The judging was fucking crazy. But Lane, you know I'm back. I'm back in this bitch with the boys, with the fucking boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with Paul Craig and fucking MVP, baby. We don't fucking play, son. We're
here for the fucking long broken orbital too. Oh, click the wrong. Where did he go?
Hit it.
I wouldn't have been surprised because like his eye was blown up, so that wouldn't surprise me at all if he broke his orbital.
I generally thought that's why they were stopping it, and then I seen his lip, and I was like, "Oh shit, no, that's why they're stopping it."
Lazy, I'm with you, dog. I don't want to see the inside of a man's lip again. That was worse than Lawler. I don't know, Zach. Lawler's was pretty bad though, but that shit, the way the place of it was bad, and like what McDane just pulled up, boys, that orbital looked shattered. Man's eye. Bro, every time you see an eye like that, I think of Donald Cerrone, Tony Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking dirty, boys. But real quick, before I move on to this next fight, what do y'all think? Like, what would y'all like to see next for Reese McKee?
I don't know. That's a tough one to try and line up. You know what I mean? Because he's only got the
I
one
mean,
win.
yeah.
He's still sitting way down there. Like it could be absolutely anybody at this point. I don't think they're
And
going
it
to be
is.
moving him up. He's only 29. Like he's still got plenty of time ahead of him.
He's
Yeah, I mean,
29.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought he. So he was like 26 when he fought Hamza at 25.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
I say give him another striker. Give him actually like a long striker that can match up with. I think Jake Matthews is too much. I think Jake Matthews is
too much.
Jake Matthews too much. I was thinking somebody like Phil Rowe or somebody like that.
Jake Matthews is well too like all rounded. You know what I mean? We're just taking down and grapple the life out of him.
Boys, y'all know who to give him right here. We were just talking about it. The fucking
Neil Magny.
Let's go, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's that time for him. I hope they give him a striker though, Cross, for real. I hope they like. He's fun to watch. Like he was in a good ass flow last night, man. Jake Matthews is too much. Have we lost the damn plot?
Nah, bro.
Let Reese get a couple wins. Let him get his confidence going. Get some momentum.
You've seen how much that one win meant to him. Like he needs to get another one or two underneath him before they start pushing him up. Like, we ain't sitting here saying that Jake Matthews is the best of the best of the best, sir. Either, you know what I mean? Like, but he is on that level above where it's just going to be a bit of a terrible matchup for Reese McKee.
My bud day? What? My Boudet dog pick got it done. Was sloppy off though. What?
Badai. My Badai dog pick. So Lane picked Badai as a dog.
My bad. I'm Melanie. I had a stroke right there. You know what it is, man. I think this is a good matchup though. Just for a fun. He's probably not gonna win, but it's a fun fucking fight, boys. It's a fun fucking fight. You know what I'm saying?
What is Reese gonna go up the middleweight?
Oh shit, that's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point, dog. That's a great point. Ladies, you set me up for failure. You set me up for failure. He beat the piss out of Matthews, in my opinion. He's on a decline as well. You know what, Zach?
That's fair.
That's not a bad point. I wouldn't be mad at that matchup. I wouldn't be mad at it. Also wouldn't mad at this next fight, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jake Matthews won his last fight, didn't he? The two weekends ago.
I can't remember who he fought.
I'll look it up. Let's see.
Boudet is now how Bisbing says buddy.
Hey, buddy. All right,
hey, buddy. Yeah. McDade, that's perfect.
Bro, Jake Matthews won his last two fights. Three out of his last four. Was Francisco Prado. Before that was Phil Rowe. Yeah. And then before that, he lost to Michael Morales.
And Michael Morales is a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
A mother. And he's fucking huge, son. Sterling says, instead of folk is why you got to smash the like button. Let's go. Come on, Lala.
Shout out to Lala and Jax over there at Making the Walk. I know everybody in the chat's already sub, but if not, going over there to him and give him a sub.
Oh, man. He's in the basement right now. We need to get my man some support. Those fucking likes and subs are water lifting my man up to the top.
He gave me the tour. He gave me the tour of the basement before I jumped on there with you boys.
Damn, McDane, where McDane?
Love you, Jax.
Where are you sitting at on the score?
Oh, I'm mid table, bro.
Yeah, bro, hey, that's where you want to be. It's too early to be.
Yeah. Don't need a peak yet. Don't need a peak yet. I learned my lesson last year.
Nah, bro, it's way too early, dog. Hey,
stay consistent, sit in the middle, and then boom.
Come on, dog. Hey, be a fucking Neil Magny. Just last until the end, son. But boys, how about these fucking female fight for performance of the night, son? Between Diana Belabita and Dion.
What's with the A's, bro?
Where's the A come from?
Look at this. Look at that.
It's Bell, and then cut it off. And then Beta. Bell, Beta.
What did I say?
Belabita.
Oh, well, she needs to fucking change that. That's fucking actually sounds better.
You're a Belabita.
Well, hey, how about Diana fucking change her last name? How about that? Make it easier on people. So how about we got the Romanian?
Who did she fight?
Diana Belbita is go on.
She fought Diana Barboza.
Where's the A?
Where's the A's, bro? Dion Barboza.
But she's Brazilian, so they say it different.
All right, okay. There's an accent, is there?
McDade, give me your thoughts, man, on this fight, dog. Give me your thoughts, man.
What you call it? Barboza done exactly what I said she was going to do. Submission. I said that all week, brother. I said that Barboza's going to go out there and submit her. Belbita was all right. she was bang average. Yeah, I mean that booty was more than bang average, but she was bang average. And it wasn't enough. Like she was, I'd say, well rounded to a level where not to a decent extent, but to the point where her striking and grappling probably matched each other. But Barbossa's was just far better, and that submission came in exactly how I expected it to.
How about her being a minus 1,000 favorite too, and getting into an absolute fucking scrap? Bit wild there. Plus 650 coming through. Almost would have cashed out for some cheddar, son. Cross, give me your thoughts, dog.
Yeah, I'm with McDan coming in, seeing Belbita getting submitted by Molly McCann. That told me all I needed. So I was definitely on Barbosa heavy.
I mean, shout out to Belbita. She just retired today. So enjoy retirement or whatever it is you're going to do.
Oh, she did? Oh, damn,
Yeah.
bro. Southern's ability to mispronounce names is the best part of American culture. Come on, dog.
Matua in the house. What's happening, bro?
Come on. I'm about to say, Matua, you just been sitting there hiding on that comment, brother? Way to come into the show with that, dog. Jesus, son. Lane, I'm not going to repeat that. I'm not going to repeat what you just said there, all right? All right? We all know who it was, all right? No worries. She got cut.
Barbosa.
What are you talking about, dude? You ain't got to worry about her name. She retired. You see what I'm saying, lazy? Come on, dog. Dude, look, sometimes I feel like y'all are not looking at the names hard enough. Maybe I'm overlooking the name, you know? It's not on purpose, but this is why you gotta have fucking older friends to keep you in balance. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some younger friends wouldn't check me.
S-Dogs is like the fucking Kale Sonnen of the group.
Yep.
She just
Facts.
pronounces shit
Facts.
wrong all the time. Disappears for weeks and then comes back in with big dick energy.
Hey son, you know I'm trying to match these boys. I'm trying to match these boys around me. You know what I'm saying? What else I'm trying to match around me is another fucking absolute great scrap that we need to go ahead and get to, but it's not gonna be this one. And I'm really interested in what you boys thought about the judging on this card and the performance from Torres Finney and Robert Valentin.
Valentin.
Valentin?
Mm-hmm.
Is it really Valentin?
Yeah, there's no
E at the end.
Man, fuck him, dude. All right, give me your thoughts, man, on Torres Finney, dog, and fucking Robert, dog. McDade, give me your thoughts, bro. Take this over. And how about one of the judges giving him the dub?
Yeah, that was fucking wild. Like, in what world did he win around? Yeah, I mean, or like the fight at all? Yeah, I mean, for it to be a split decision, was not expecting that at all. But yeah, Torres Finney, who never went out there and done anything spectacular. Both, I mean, if you went and had a little look at that Nordic beast on his way through Ultimate Fighter, wasn't it? And obviously, he never got the contract. Like, he was looking great in that. I was expecting this to be a bit of a banger, and Torres Finney just made it, for the lack of a better word, boring. You know what I mean? He just grappled his way to the victory.
Bro, for better, bro, it was boring as fuck. It was literally why Dana didn't sign him after Dana White. He literally told him this was going to happen. They gave him a pretty favorable matchup, a hard-ass fight, though, with Robert. Bro, that dude's nasty. He's, like, fucking vicious. Like, his performances on The Ultimate Fighter and his personality, he kind of reminds me of Yuri, like, in a way. You know what I'm saying? So, I was super interested in this fight. I thought it was crazy matchmaking. But, goddamn, Finney. Fucking A, bro. Like, you're just gonna. This is like this being said in the last 20 seconds. This isn't the ultimate hold him against the fence championship, son. You need to get in here and get active, dog. Fucking, you're literally you're huge. You're built like a goddamn rock. Pick that motherfucker up by his ass, put him on the fucking ground, and then land some fucking elbows. You know what I'm saying?
He did pick him up at one point. He just didn't follow it up with the elbows.
Dog, he picked him up like Daniel Cormier, old school shit. Walked around with on the octagon, dumped him like a little child, and then just laid on him for 4.5 minutes. Cross, give me your thoughts though on Finney, bro. And honestly, bro, like, what do you boys see next for him?
I completely agree with McDane. But on like just a little nugget, I think, bro, he's gonna give up size in every fight he has at middleweight.
Every fight.
I really believe he needs to figure out a way to get down to welterweight. Because that way the size difference won't be as vast. And then on top of it, he'll still keep a lot of that strength and he'll just be able to manhandle everybody at 170. So, I mean, I don't know. I just think at middleweight, the size difference is just way too crazy.
But, bro, do you think there's any dog? You see how big he is, Carouse? I don't think there's any chance he has enough. Like, I don't think he can give up any more weight to make 170. An extra 15, bro.
Bro, he could definitely do it. All you got to do is get you on the treadmill, diet. Because Nate, bro, Rumble made 170.
That's a great point. That's
Think
a
about
great point.
Jared Cannonier came down
Bri-
3 weight classes.
Brian
Yeah.
Brian Battle.
Exactly.
Brian Battle was
Mhm.
heavyweight.
Brian Battle's
Yeah.
a big boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn,
don't get me
boy.
wrong, he's built like a brick shit house, but he just needs to lose
Mhm.
some of that muscle definition and just, like you say, get in the treadmill. That'll start cutting you in.
But
Yep.
also, is it
Yep.
also too like what Trigger said right here? You gotta be more violent, bro. You got 8 fucking takedowns, only 4 significant strikes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's also like if he goes down, is he gonna have the same weak ass style of just wanting to hold like a Kevin Holland down? You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody like a nasty long
He's
striker.
gonna be that Jailton Almeida of the fucking middleweight division.
Exactly.
Without the submission ability or the ground and pound.
That's
Yeah.
cross. So that's huge because like even if like some of these guys, I don't mind wrestling, I don't mind domination, but like bro, what we saw with Brady Leon, bro, that fight was way more on the ground than standing, but it was fun as fuck to watch.
Mhm.
Brady just,
Mhm.
bro, even Brady's throwing punches like this far, boys. He's just throwing these little check hooks, but they sound like shit landed on Leon. So it's just like even if you're just gonna lay on him, Cross, and he doesn't have that grappling like you're saying there, so he's not gonna submit a fool. He's not going to break somebody, cook him like Bryce Mitchell used to do, and then put him in like an arm triangle. You know what I'm saying?
Finney is 5'8" tall and 6'3" wide.
Facts. That's why
He
you got to
really
go
is,
down
though.
and weight in a weight class, bro. For real.
Cross, would you really recommend that for him? You
Ole!
don't think-
Absolutely. Olin, what's going on, brother? Good to see you in here.
The fucking
Yo,
anomaly,
everybody in the
son.
chat, if you're not already going over there, subscribe to
Come
MMA
on,
Anomaly.
man.
Tell them
Come
we
on,
sent you.
man. Come on. Do you guys really think the 30-27 was that insane? I get it
Yes.
though from his point. It is fucking wild. But also that's a boxing judge. They even said it's a boxing judge coming to the UFC. And I think his point of it was like, bro, you're just holding this dude down for 4.5 minutes. And Robert's defending that. You didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? What do you boys think, man?
Yeah,
On the-
100%.
I mean,
on the 30-27 side of things, you know what I mean, like, I haven't seen anybody back it up. Nobody has backed it up and justified it in any kind of way that makes sense at all. So, yeah, I thought, like, I get it. He took him down. He never done anything with it, but still, like, he had that control time, and that meant Robert couldn't do anything either. So, how you give that fight to him, I don't know. He had his moments. Don't get me wrong. He had some moments, but it wasn't to the point where he won that fight.
Hey, him versus Joaquin Buckley would be a fun ass fight, but Joaquin's he's on like a different level at 170, bro. That dude's damn near ready to fight for the title, son. Yeah, Trigger. I think that is crazy. That's crazy, boys. They put a boxing ref to even do MMA. Like the fuck, mate. You know what I'm saying? What else is a bit crazy, boys? Is I thought this fight was not gonna be that interesting between O'Day and Luis, but honestly, dude, it's probably one of the best fights on the card. What did y'all think about O'Day Osborne and Luis Gurriel?
Try again?
That's not it.
No.
What?
I didn't want to call him out again. Garul, brother. Garul.
No. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Yes.
Dog, these motherfuckers here, bro, they fucking mix it up, man. McDane, take it over, dog. Give me your thoughts, dude.
Nah, Cross can give you your thoughts.
Oh, come
So,
on, man.
So, I mean, going into this fight, man, I was definitely with Louis Garul, but I learned my lesson, man. You cannot take a guy when he's giving up 9 inches in reach. You just cannot do it. It was, yeah, I literally all week, I was like, do I really want to pick this guy, even though he's giving up 9 inches in reach? And sure enough, O'Day Osborne got him out of there with that left straight. It was beautiful.
What do y'all mean? What do y'all think about O'Day, man? His last fight was in the fucking Sphere against Lazy Boy, and like he's kind of gonna be this up and down guy in the flyweights, and they need flyweights. Like they're cutting heavyweights like crazy. I don't know why, but they fucking need flyweights, and I think this dude's gonna be a contender. Like I'm not saying maybe not this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if O'Day gets a title shot soon. McDane, give me your thoughts, dude.
I mean, how many fights did he lose before he got this win? 2 or 3? Well, I don't think he's going to be going for a title fight anytime soon. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, the division isn't exactly that deep. Like, and they definitely need some more flyweights. But bro, these boys are fast as shit. I love watching a flyweight fight. It's unbelievable the speed that they crack each other at. But yeah, O'Day came out, and I picked Garul as well. O'Day came out and just stopped him. straight down the pipe. Boom. That'll
Mhm.
do.
I might start using that. Boom, that'll do. It's a nice little saying, McDane. That's
Maybe
nice.
get you
Yo,
stop saying that.
highlight Lord of Pies comment.
What does he say? Make
was gonna-
Torres Finney fight Paul Krieg! Paul fucking Krieg! Go ahead and take that guy down, buddy. Hey, here's the thing. You're going to take fucking Paul Krieg down, McDane. He's going to get put with a fucking triangle, son. And I'm not talking goddamn geometry. He's got
Mhm.
put in a goddamn triangle, son. And honestly,
Facts.
I think Paul Krieg's going to 205. So Finney's going to have to come up to meet Paul Krieg in the goddamn 205 division, son. I would ask y'all, what do y'all think is next for O'Day? But it's a bit tricky for the flyweights. So I think I'm going to go ahead and move on, unless y'all got something, to Gerald Mearshart and fucking McDane. As you're looking, I'm going to pull this up and go ahead, because I'm super confident in this pronunciation. If you motherfuckers say I missed this, I think you're playing with me. I got full faith in this. I got Mr. Brad Tavares versus Gerald Mearshart. All right? That was fucking John Anik-esque. And crossover, give me your fucking John Anik type of breakdown right here, son.
You know, Brad Tavares, man, he just was the faster guy on the feet, the better striker. Mearshart needed to implement his grappling, and Tavares just didn't allow it for real and just got the job done on the feet. He was just clearly the crisper striker.
GM3 is also a super gatekeeper, like we were talking about too, boys. But also it's weird. It's weird too, because Brad Tavares isn't a young up and comer. Bro, Brad Tavares been in the UFC for fucking ever. Back when they had sponsorship, son. Y'all remember when Izzy fought Brad Tavares for like his test? Like, like when we were like, is Izzy really about that shit? Can he handle Mr. fucking Tavares? And then they gave him Chris Weidman, and he fucked up the All-American for no reason with the leg kicks. A little disrespectful, but he got that job. He got that job done against Gerald Mearshart. And before I get to McDane, I think that's it for Gerald, boys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think that's his last fight in the UFC. I don't know what y'all think about that, but that's what I think.
I think Brad and GM3 are both getting to that point of the careers, really, aren't they? I mean, like, it's just going to be these kind of fights that we're going to see them in. And I took GM3 in this one. I thought the grappling would be more utilized, or he'd have more success with it at least anyway than what he did. And like Cross said, Tavares was just faster and catching him more in the feet, and that's what won him the fight. But I did pick GM3 going into that one.
What do you think about this, bro? Brad has 18 fights in the UFC with 0 fight bonuses.
That's impressive.
I mean, 18 fights though. He's probably going to be on a decent contract for a mid-tier kind of guy.
He's making that cheddar, son, but he doesn't really fight that active. Like before he fought the Chris Weidman fight, I was wondering where the fuck he's been. I can finally stop complaining about them not signing Aaron Pico. Oh boy, what do y'all think about Aaron Pico and Fulkin? That gave him fucking. I'm not gonna say his name.
I thought some came out like here pretty recently saying that's not gonna happen.
Oh shit! Yeah, you posted that earlier in the chat saying, "Oh, Owen did."
Oh, for real?
Oh
no way, bro! Honestly, they need to give him a better fight than that. Fuck that! You're gonna give Aaron Pico's a dog, bro, and he's a heavy boxer. Give him a fun
Sterling.
What's up, dog?
Sterling, you do realize Mobstar should be fighting for the title this weekend, right?
I also realize that as well, but I think it's not a favorable fight. I want Pico to fight Calvin Kattar. I think him versus Calvin Kattar is a fun ass fucking fight, and it's winnable for Pico, dog. If he fights Mosvar, he's gonna get held on the ground for 13 and a half minutes, bro, and it's gonna suck cock. So I want to get him a winnable fight, and I want to get him in there with fucking Calvin Kattar, son.
Or Giga Chikadze.
Or Giga.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Come on, let's fucking go.
That'd be a
and
banger.
Miss Mary, what's going down?
Miss Mary's in the house.
Miss Mary, it's always good to see you.
You know what it is, Miss Mary. I'm in here with the fucking lambing dad and crossover MMA. That's a great point, Miss Mary. We got.
I think I like Miss Mary more than I like Owen, to be honest with you, boys.
Brother.
Oh, that's easy, bro. That's easy.
Brother, we all just know. No one says it, but we all are telepathically there. You know what I'm saying? Miss Mary, we need to get you on it. We need to get Miss Mary on podcast. Call it Miss Mary MMA or something. You know what I'm saying?
I got another shout for Pico. Edson Barboza.
Bro, take my money out of my pocket. Go in my pocket and pull out some money, son. That's tough. And that's a damn near basically going to be a kickboxing fight. That's striker versus striker, son. Him and Mosvar is a bit fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you. Pitbull versus Jair, I think that's perfect. That's fucking perfect matchup, son. Tavares versus Finney wouldn't be bad, Sugar. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't hate on that. I wouldn't hate on that because if you ain't going to be able to hold Tavares down like that, son. 18 wins, but 17 decisions. Jesus Christ, Aussie, are you serious, son? Bro, how Brad Tavares is still alive in the UFC right now is fucking nothing but respect, dog.
Is that for real?
Bro, I about to say cross double check that. Not making his debut.
All right, it's got 20 wins and 7 finishes. Still
though. That's fucking
well, I mean, 21 wins now.
As we were talking about it before as well, though, it'd be a stupid fight for Movsar to take. It just doesn't make sense for where he's sitting right now.
Bro, because imagine if he gets slept. Imagine he gets slept by Aaron Pico, a guy that's in a fucking in a promotion that's not even existing in about a year. Pico versus Zalal or Qatar. Noodles. I'm with that as well. Give the Moroccan Devils.
Yeah, that's not all. I think
don't do the Zalal because I think they can. They got 2 guys they can build up.
Yeah, they need to build up. Yeah, 100%. I was thinking
that's a good point.
You don't want Zalal to be losing any stock because he's a definite contender as well. So
most people say that.
Yeah, because people forget, man. Zalal took Ilya Tapour's decision.
Hey, shout out to MMA Novelty, people. I know most of the chat in here, y'all already subscribed to the boy, but I'm telling you, if you're not, go ahead. And by the way, before we move on to this next fight, hit the fucking boys on the panel with some subs as well, people. We got McDane closing on fucking 1K, son. Like Finney closes down on takedowns. We got Young Cross already past the 1K. We're both trying to get to 1100 onto the fucking 2K. You know what I'm saying? We're all this close. We're all this close, people. We're all fucking moving baby steps forward. So there's 54 of you in here. No window shoppers. That's bullshit. You need to get onto the tube and get it fucking going, son. And also, like the fucking show, people. Like the fucking show. How about another guy right here that's a huge favorite with the boys with Contagious Rumors?
Hey,
Chang Ho Lee, son. Give me your thoughts, McDane, on Chang Ho Lee and that absolute nasty finish, dude.
Yeah, bro. So I had Chang Ho Lee going into this one, and he just went out there and absolutely put a clinic on this man. Yeah, I mean, just dominated him from start to finish and just owned it. The striking was next level. The speed, he was in and out. Everything about that fight was probably one of the best fights of the card, to be honest with you, given that the card was pretty ass.
Bro, this fight should have been the co-main, in my opinion. And I get why they had the fight at the co-main, but this fight should have been it, bro. I didn't know. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I did not know much about Lee going into this fight. I'll be real. If I had to pick, I would have picked Contagious Rumors. Just off the Dana White Contender Series and like his story. And he's from Houston, boys. So, you know I'm a rep on my people.
Cortavius really just seemed like he was out of his depth. Like he didn't really know what to do with the grappling. Like, and he was getting taken down constantly. And then all of a sudden he was trying to go for a takedown himself. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's not been working out. Keep it on the feet where you've got a chance. But I'll leave something for Cross to chew on.
Go ahead, young crossover.
Yeah, I went with Chang Ho Lee going into the fight as well. And pretty much for the reason the way the fight went, I just thought the grappling would be too much for Cortavius. And, those guys that come from road to the UFC, all of them typically are very grappling heavy. So I was already expecting that. And, Chang Ho Lee gets the finish. And Cortavius took a beating, too.
Dude, that finish was nasty, dog. That was a straight up just street fight ass whooping at the end right there. You know, like that was nasty. And I didn't know he missed weight. Did he miss weight by 3 or 4 pounds?
I never knew that either.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So I don't think they're gonna cut him, Ozzy. He just got signed off Dana White Contender Series. They might give him one more, but they definitely don't play that shit. I mean, what do you boys think?
I mean, you can't have him go up to featherweight. He's already small for bantamweight.
Lazy says flyweight.
Okay, we'll get him on a diet. Well, I'm saying he missed weight, so I would expect a guy to go up.
Yeah, same. I'm with you.
Not go down.
Yeah, because he definitely going to be making that.
Exactly.
And by Lord of the Pies, what type of football are you talking about, mate? You talking about that real football? Or you talking about that soccer shit them boys play across the pond?
He talking about that real football.
He's talking about that other football because we don't have college football.
Yeah, well, that's that real football right there.
It's not like leagues where we talk about it like you guys with your shit.
That's
football.
Wild. Yeah, that's wild.
Lord of Pies, who's your college football team, Lord of Pies? Go ahead and let me know in the chat.
Roll Tide, crossover.
Lazy Bed talking about Sterling.
What do you say?
Shots fired, bro.
Bro is 5'4".
Mate. Nothing in my height starts with a 5. Let's go ahead and just address that right now. I'm 6. I'm tell y'all right now, boys.
I'm 6'9".
I'm pretty close. I'm about 6 inches away. I'm 6'3". But one is contender fight, then dropped 2 in a. Wait, that's his second fight. He's lost.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the first?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
He's been active as fuck then, bro.
No,
That's
yeah.
2. Bro, he got signed. In like
Gaston Bolanos. That's who beat him before.
Yeah.
Oh, when was that?
That was when you first coined contagious rumors.
Contagious rumors. Yep.
Contagious rumors.
That was only a few months ago.
Bro, that was
4 months ago.
Yeah. Damn, dog. Lane says she's a Gators, dog. Lane, come on, man. Don't do that to us. Come on, Lane. Let's roll Tide over here, Lane. Don't do that.
Congrats, Lane. Congrats on the championship last night, brother.
Cross, don't do that.
Wayne's a woman, people. Wayne is a woman. What are you laughing at?
No, it's just funny the way you just brought that up. Like Lane's a woman, people.
It's like you just shot it in there real fast.
I got invited to it on Saturday night. I was calling Wayne dude and bro and all sorts of shit.
Oh
no, I never had a fucking Scooby Doo. And then Owen WhatsApp me. I already made my apologies to Lane. You know what I mean? To that, I already made my apologies. But then I'm hearing you guys talk, and I'm like, do these guys know?
Bro, that's hilarious, bro. I found out from crossover she was a female on the first time I joined his show, and she was in there. That back when Lane had the old school trauma picture. You remember that, Cross? That old school. She had the old school, just the stone. Come on now, dog. Lane is a woman, bro.
Owen made me feel like an absolute idiot on Saturday night.
Did he tell you during the? What were you doing?
I was doing a live. And I must have just been like saying shit. Like, I had no idea at all. You always jump to it. I don't know why.
Hey, you know what else we got to jump to? This next comment, son. This next comment.
Basement Jacks, where's your head at?
Hey, Jax, you're not lying, though. Those are 2 mythical fighters. Contagious Rumor and Flippy Buns. Fuck out of here, son. Undefeated.
Flippy Buns.
Bro. Flippy Buns, dog. And Contagious Rumors go down as undefeated fighters for the rest of their career. But, hey, I'm telling you, people, right here, making the walk. It's easy for you now. If you don't want to look it up, it's right fucking there, people. You know what it is. The Lambing Dad, the fucking Scottish, just went over there and did something with them. Young Crossovers over there. Your boy's been on there. This man's nasty, people. This man's nasty.
His edits are slick as shit.
Hey, and don't forget that fucking Pat Barry voice, son. Or that Barry White voice. Sorry, not Pat Barry. Not a pedophile.
I know, yeah. I was going to say,
bro, easy there, dog. Easy.
That's on me. That's on me.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
No Puff Daddy. No Sean Combs over here. Big up the peeps. Fucking Leroy. The Australian Canadian.
Leroy in the house.
Fucking Leroy. You know what's happening, son.
Leroy.
What else is happening, boys?
He's a dickhead.
What else is happening is this fucking co-main between Mr. fucking Pat Sabatini and
Joe Anderson,
Brito, McDane.
Bro, why did you do that, McDane? Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
I gotta help him out, bro. Let him get all the way to the co-main. I get all the way to the co-main. What were you gonna say?
Nah, I don't know now. It's too late. We're in now. I know. Let's go. Give me your thoughts.
Hey, but yo, this fight was one. Hey, so going into this fight, I actually went with Joe Anderson Brito. I thought he was going to defend the takedowns and then just piece up Pat Sabatini on the feet. And man, was I wrong. Pat Sabatini, it was one-way traffic. Whenever Joe Anderson thought he could get comfortable on the feet, Sabatini would shoot, get that takedown, and once he would get him on the ground, he was just stuck there for the rest of the round.
McDane.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm right behind Cross on that.
Yeah, pretty much what Cross said. Yeah, I mean, I went with Brito as well, and Pat Sabatini. The exact quote I said on the live stream was Pat Sabatini doing Pat Sabatini things.
Mm-hmm.
He just took him down, held him there. Brito was like a fucking turtle in a tree, didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Stuck on his back. Like, bro was fucked.
Turtle in the tree. Hey, way to bring that back, McDane. That's old school, son. Way to bring that back, dog. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I had Brito going to this. He's just a motherfucker. But dude, I forgot how lethal Pat Sabatini is, and how honestly how experienced he is, bro. Like, there's not a lot you're gonna do to fucking surprise that dude with. But with Brito, he fucking cracks. Like, he's at 170. So I thought he was gonna at least have something to deal with that. But like Cross was saying, bro, he dominated him. And like what you said, bro, it was the most Pat Sabatini. As I was watching before we hopped on, I was like, Jesus Christ, man, Pat Sabatini's still that fucking guy. Y'all know what my Fuka next question is about to be. What's next for Mr. Pat Sabatini, boys? Before we get to this main event, he's not a big name. He's not a big name.
I don't think he's flying anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely not ready for a top 15, I don't think.
No.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's just coming off a brutal like KO from Diego Lopez not too long ago.
Oh my God, I forgot about that, Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Brito landed 3 of 9 significant strikes in 15 minutes. Damn, that's wild, Aussie.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
So he's also not exciting enough to give him a good step up.
No,
You know what I mean?
no, bro. That Diego Lopez is aging. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Anomaly.
Facts.
Mhm.
It is anomaly. Boys, off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of somebody fun for him at 145, and I can't outside the rankings. That like is, he's just not that exciting.
No.
Like as I was about to ask all the question, I was like, I shouldn't even toss this to them because there's really not nobody to even really be like, oh, this would be exciting. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see him fight a grappler just so we see it play out on the feet.
But what grappler? At featherweight that's not ranked though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was going to say Sadiq Youssef, but he's fucking ranked, isn't he?
I'll take Vallejos. Yes, I think is he ranked? But he hasn't fought in a minute.
I know.
Diego Lopez. How about Diego Lopez finishing him too?
I know. That's what I was about to say. He hasn't fought since UFC 300, wasn't it?
Yeah, is it? Oh my God. I think you're right, bro. I think you're right, bro. It was like last April. Rosas Jr. is at 135, lazy, I think. Fun fight, though. Fun fight. 1 strike in round 2, 2 in round 1. Damn.
Yeah, April 2024.
Damn, Brito did worse than Finney. Hey.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He definitely did. Surprisingly smooth lineup of hosts. This is going to be a staple. We fucking try, Leroy. You know, we're all fucking managing this shit over here, my boy. We're all fucking managing. But
where's your ugly ass face, bro?
Come on, Leroy. You might as well slide through. You got the keys to the fucking crib. Come through. So you're showing off the traps and shit.
Leroy's out there playing in the snow, dog.
Jeffrey Dahmer 2.0 walking motherfucker.
That was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious, dog. Dude, Cross, can you believe it's still snow over there, bro? We're over here sweating our ass off.
Bro, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? McDaniel, what's the weather like over there?
Weather's been fucking brilliant in Scotland, boys. The sun's been shining, the skies have been blue. Motherfucker's been out jet washing absolutely everything in the garden. I swear to God, man. You know
bro, I was dying, Big Dave. When I was like, I'm in between games, I would read the chat, and then you power washing was so fucking. You showed like the comparison of your house to your neighbor's house, and I was like, he's such a dad, dude. He's such a fucking dad.
Mate. Should have seen. Let's see when I went out and I walked it. I was like, damn, look at that driveway. And I did have to go out with the brush though, because everything that I'd sprayed up had kind of like blown over onto their side a little bit too. So I went out with the brush and swept up some shit because I was like, I can't leave it looking worse than what it already was.
Yeah, bro. I used to have to. My uncle had a power washing business, McDane. I used to do with him, and honestly, it is super satisfying. Like I saw when you were like, dude, just doing that one line and comparing it is like, oh, this is nice.
Mate, honestly. Nice. And I'd had an edible too, so I just went in like a trance of like Queen and shit. I'm just out there with this jet wash, like, oh.
He was locked in out there.
I'm gonna do that pant pot too.
Yeah,
this over here as well. I mean, I was like, I'll get the windows whilst I'm at it. I'll get the patio doors. Oh fuck it, I might as well get the windowsill. So I'm getting like all that shit. I was like,
yeah. Did you take the edible knowing you were about to clean, or did you just
fuck, bro.
Okay.
Like, everybody left to go to Disneyland. I was in the house on my own. I was like, fuck it. It's Saturday. I'm up early. The sun's shining. Let's get into it. So boom, edible, and then cracks on with doing shit. So I've done all of that jet washing on the Saturday. I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday and got up at 2 in the afternoon. And I was kicking myself because I felt like I wasted the entire day because I slept all
Oh,
day.
dude.
Because I woke up, I opened the curtains and the sun just hit me. I was like, damn, I missed another good day.
Yeah,
Carried on jet washing more shit that day. Yesterday, I painted the entire house. Like literally fucking 7 or 8 hours. I just painted absolutely everything. Got up this morning, done another coat on the back wall over there. Ugh.
yeah.
I've just been doing dad shit. You know what I mean, kids aren't even here, and I've been here doing dad shit. Like,
And you did a fucking 6.5 hour. Would you all start from the first fight of the night?
I started from the first fight with Yao, yeah, and then
And
Yao fell asleep at one point.
Yao
grinding over there,
bro. So how many people did you have in? When I saw at one point it was you, Cross, and Leroy. So did people just keep passing out and coming
Cross
through?
was away. Cross was away. So it was me.
Oh, I thought it was Yao. I'm sorry.
It was me, Yao, and then Leroy joined, and then Owen joined.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, it was me and Yao, and then somebody in the chat asked if we did call-ins, and I said yes. So he sent him the link, and he
that's
jumped
dope.
in.
That's dope.
Wales, big shout out to Wales. So he'll probably jump us on another couple of shows in the future. I was
Shout
expecting
out.
some dude to just be sitting on his couch, just some like random guy. Brother had a full setup, fucking UFC posters in the background, neon lights and shit everywhere.
Oh,
I was like, oh, this dude's turning up. And then Yao fell asleep, and then when he woke up, he went and ate some chicken wings to wake back up a little bit, and then he ended up going off because he was just like, fuck this. His pics are in the toilet.
It had to be chicken wings. Y'all are setting us back, man. Setting us back, man.
Cross.
I know, yeah, like.
Dang, dog. All this progress we
dog.
made, man. Setting us back, man.
Hey, when you sitting on the stream one day slipping a watermelon or some shit too, you've had just as much of a hand in it, brother. You've had just as much of a hand in it.
I'm pulling up with a great Fanta next time we do a live, dog. I'm pulling up with that, dude. Jourdain was eating that big piece of chicken.
I was eating shit, bro. I was eating
earning. My bad. I said eating. Earning that big piece of chicken.
Earning. Oh yeah,
dude. So hang on. So Yao left when he went from the first to second.
What do you mean?
Like so Olaf's in first now, right? Overall.
Oh yeah.
So did Yao leave right after Olaf took his spot?
Not long after, to be fair.
Don't do that.
Ola jumped in the shot and started giving it big licks and started.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Bro, that dude has been on a mission for days, bro. Tagging me
bro.
in shit on Twitter, tagging me in shit on Instagram, putting shit in the group chat. Like, I swear to God, this brother is fucking shameless. Like, you guys don't even know what level of pettiness he will stoop to whilst he's sitting at the top of that table. I swear to God. Like,
Yao mentally left.
It's not gonna last long though.
Damn, I need to go back and rewatch this stream. I need to go see some snip parts of this, dog. Overall,
we had to apologize to our viewers because we ended up just being drunk and high and chatting.
And he was having a good time until he did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this guy's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent guy for the most part, and then he shows his true fucking colors. His Scottish colors, motherfucker.
You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming.
I saw it coming. I was like, should I just go ahead and cut him off?
Yeah.
But honestly, shout out Antonio from the favelas. Antonio's in the favelas right now, son. Tune into the show. Big appreciate you, my boy. Always nice to see you. But boys, y'all know what time it is, dude. It's time to go ahead and get to the fucking main event. And honestly, super surprised the way it went. I had Josh Emmett in this thing all fucking day. And you boys seem like y'all had Murphy going into this. So let me go ahead and start with you, Cross. Give me your thoughts, dog, on the Miracle and Mr. Josh Emmett.
Yeah, I definitely went with Lerone Murphy going into it. And honestly, the fight went pretty much how I thought it would go. Just Lerone Murphy playing it safe, just tapping at range, and not giving Josh Emmett a chance to land one of those big overhands or that big left hook.
Let's go.
But yeah, I mean, the fight wasn't the most exciting, but Lerone Murphy did what he had to do to get his hand raised.
McDang, give me your thoughts.
Yeah, shout out to Antonio, bro. That's why they call me the Rambling Dad. I go from here to here to here. I always bring it back, brother. I always bring it back, and I get back to the point. So make sure you head over to the channel and drop a fucking sub, son.
Scrolling.
Yeah, so I was the same. Had Lerone Murphy going into this one. I mean, Josh Emmett is at the wrong point of 40, brother. I knew the speed wasn't going to be there, and he literally chased Lerone Murphy all fucking night. You know what I mean? Like Lerone was in and out. His range management was on point. He was not anytime Emmett would close the distance, he was jumping, he was going lateral or he was going backwards, and he was always covering up and he was getting away from that power hand. You know what I mean? But he wasn't getting away from that power hand like Bryce Mitchell tried to by circling away and into it. You know what I mean? But nah, we're on Murphy all day. Like I knew for a fact he was going to be too well rounded. I knew there wasn't going to be any grappling threat coming from Emmett. I knew he was going to be looking for that big bomb, and the IQ in Murphy, I just had it from the get go that he was going to be able to stay away from that power hand and just work his fight the way he needed to.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
What were the strikes? Like the strike totals, he outlanded him like massively.
You got it, Cross? I'm about to pull it up right here and show it.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. 1 second.
EMMET needs to go back to the gym and work on not chasing opponents instead of cutting them off. What McDane just said. Now, I think that's a great. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, McDane. That was a great point right there. He really was honestly, he did what Leon should have did against Brady. To be real honest with you, that's exactly how Leon should have fought Brady. And dude, Murphy's a bad motherfucker. You forget, like, you watch his Barboza fight and everything he's been in, bro. Like, he's down to get down, dude. And his footwork is fucking nasty, son.
So the significant strikes was 84-41 for Lerone Murphy.
84 to damn, son. How many takedowns did Johnson shoot? Didn't he shoot like 10 takedowns? He dumped him at one point.
Was it that many?
Bro, I thought he was.
He was 4 of 11. 4 of 11 on takedowns.
4 and 11. Okay.
Murphy got the fog back up every single time.
Quick.
Yeah.
Murphy's fight style probably won't get him many main events outside of England.
I was thinking that after he got the Aussies right there, I was thinking like after the London event, like they ain't going to be coming back this year. No. And there's nobody in the UFC from the UK at the moment that's screaming like, let's take a fight back over there. So I don't think they're going to be back until next year. But at least now we know they could potentially set something up with Lerone Murphy, like a big, like, you know what I mean, title decider or something. Come over here, see if you get this win, and then you can go for a title fight. So but he does need more finishes to have that extra layer to him.
So who would you put next?
Pull the rankings up real quick. Let's see.
I think even, you know what I mean, Movsar's waiting. Why not have a little fire in there with him? I know it's another grappler and whatever else, but at the same time, I think it would make sense.
Because honestly, boys, this weekend determines a lot for the division. If Volkanovski wins the title or Diego Lopez wins the title, their next fight's going to determine like a lot on who wins this weekend, bro. Who gets that shot next?
Bro, even Aljamain Sterling might be a shout, but that division, like, due to Holloway moving up, due to Poirier walking away and trying to move up as well, and then we're obviously waiting on Diego Lopez and Alexander Volkanovski and Yair Rodriguez. Obviously, we thought was going to be booked, and Brian Ortega seems to be all over the place at the moment. Arnold Allen's out, and Lerone Murphy's just moved into the 8th position. Like, what are they going to do with him if Movsar isn't taking the fight?
Movsar's got to be the guy.
Yeah. Got to be him. He can only go upwards or Ortega, but like when they're gonna do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Ortega hasn't fought since the Sphere, right?
Yeah, he hasn't, bro.
No.
And then for Ortega, dog, like you kind of want to fight a guy like Murphy. He's gonna be the safest guy for you because everyone else is gonna fucking spark you. Besides Aljo, if he fought Aljo, if Ortega fought Aljo, that'd be probably the best fight for him, the most winnable.
And then Ortega was talking about going up to lightweight. I don't know if that's ever going to happen or not.
Nah, I mean, maybe, bro, if he just wants to decide to stop cutting weight. But, bro, Ortega's little. If he goes to fucking lightweight, son, like, good luck. Like, you're going to fight some motherfuckers, and you got too big of a name to go fight some. You're going to probably fight like a Drew Dober, honestly, and have fucking fun with that. You know what I mean? Murphy versus McDane. Has Murphy and Allen already fought? I think they've already fought, huh? They haven't? Then that's the next fight. What the fuck?
I say Arnie's out injured at the moment, and I think after his win over Giga, he's probably trying to look at going forwards rather than backwards too, to be honest with you. Like, again, especially with the way the division is just now, the way the division is fucking up a lot of matchups and fucking up a lot of things, because until things start playing out and we see how it goes, there's not many matchups you can make up there in the top 10.
But there is one guy that definitely wants to fight Lerone Murphy, though, and that's Nathaniel Wood. Like, he wants him bad, bro. Bad. He wants him bad.
Yeah. Them two have been beefing for years, like, so that is definitely. But again, after Larone's just beat Emmett, is he going to fight down to let
No.
Murphy get that shot?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Nope.
maybe if the UFC put it forward, because after that performance against Morgan Charrier, like
That's
they've
a good
got
point.
they've got to give Nathaniel Wood somebody ranked next. Got to give somebody ranked.
Bro, up until that point, though, he hasn't really been doing himself favors, dog. Nathaniel Wood's been having some boring-ass Finney type fights. So he
The
hasn't
thing
done
is,
himself favors.
a lot of people are moaning at him because he doesn't finish people. Like, even Morgan Charrier, like he dropped him and probably could have rushed in and finished him. But I also think that's just a part of maturity and fight IQ that's coming out of Nathaniel Wood too, where he's not rushing in and putting himself in danger to try and get this spectacular finish, and he's working his way towards winning a fight. So I can see it going from both ways. But from the entertainment fan point of view, making a name for yourself and getting pushed forward, yeah, you do want to get some finishers in there.
I didn't know you were British, by the way, either, brother.
I ain't.
I mean, I appreciate Checkmate MMA giving you a shout out right there, but this dude's from Scotland. He's Buckley. He's from Scotland.
I was born in England. I live in Scotland, and yeah,
You had the twang,
British.
Son.
Got the twang.
I got another.
All right, buddy. Calm down, buddy.
Hey, I got another British question for you, or a Fulton Scottish question for you before I give it back to Cross about these matchups. What is this right here from Zach? I made 6. What is that?
One sausage.
Oh, it's sausage.
Yeah, got munchies and just made like 6-1, and I'm back now. Like, so it's a square sausage. It's not like a traditional. Go and search Scottish square sausage.
I'll do it right fucking now. Cross, give me your thoughts about Murphy while I do this.
It's literally like the hidden secret of Scotland. Like, it's like Scotland just
I'll look it up
you know
right
what?
now.
Fuck it, let's make a sausage square, and nobody else fucking took it. But it is the greatest fucking roll and sausage you'll ever have in your life. I swear to God. Brown sauce on that bitch.
I'm not gonna lie to you, McDan. I'm looking at this. A lot of the shit y'all eat is bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said it to you, but this is. I'd eat this. I'd eat the fuck out of this.
You get beef one, you get steak one, you fucking everything, bro.
Dude. Checkmate. Yeah, you hear it now, son. But dude, I'm looking this up. I fucking this actually ain't too bad, dog. Better than those glizzies y'all got. They give y'all great glizzies, dog. You know what I'm saying? They give y'all got great glizzies, mate. And y'all.
This is no longer the S Dogs MMA talk show. The man talking shit about glizzies. You know what I mean? Get to fuck. Bro, I made that thumbnail like with fucking 2 minutes for this shit started. Get off my back, bro. Get off my back.
What is that thumbnail?
It's fucking the same as yours, Cross. What you're about? You literally just put recap at the top of the fucking picture.
Bro, I was under the gun, bro. I had to get something together.
Same. I just smashed it together and threw it out. Recap.
Hey, I got two quick things for you here, McDane. First of all, you're a fake Scott, apparently from Zach. Please remove him off the screen because apparently Larm is so fucking good, man. I think he's with you, Zach.
I'm with him. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm about to say.
Technically, he's not lying. Technically, I am a fake Scot. You know what I mean? Like, I was born in England from an Irish family, and I moved to Scotland 14 years ago. So I've been adopted by the locals, bro. Yeah, I mean, I can talk your lingo. You try and come and talk to me, bro. I'm gonna understand every single fucking word you said. I'm not like these boys from across the pond. I don't need no translator. You know what I mean? Like,
so people also, if you do the math, McDane's 47 years old. Another question for you as well, dog, is how is the MMA and BJJ scene in Scotland?
Just call me daddy, bro.
No, dude, answer this question. Answer this question, dude. How's the MMA and BJJ scene in Scotland?
It's good. You know what I mean? We've got a solid team. You've got what are they called? Fucking higher. Oh shit, what are they called? I can't remember. It was fucking Chris Duncan and obviously Robert Whiteford. Then you've got the likes of Reese McEwen. You got
Chris Duncan. That's right.
Higher level MMA. That's based in Glasgow. Yeah, I mean, and there's some like so. Chris Duncan trains at a gym that's like 5 minutes away from my house. He also trains at another one that's 15 minutes away from the house in Stirling. And he trains with one of my BJJ coaches, Stevie Way.
What's a haggis?
A hoagie. Oh, a haggis. Sorry. Just the way you pronounced it. Thoughts on haggis? Haggis was one of those things that was an acquired taste to me when I first moved up here. But once I actually fucking had it, I was like, and had a decent bit. I was like, oh my God. I was at a wedding and they brought out pakora. You boys know what pakora is? No. You don't know Indian food?
No, bro.
You you basically get like chicken or whatever, and it's in like a certain batter and fried and whatever else. But these bits of pakora came out. I'm sitting there at this wedding, absolutely fucking tanning these things. I was like, these are delicious. What the fuck are these? And my mate was like, haggis. I was like, fuck off, like, because I'd never liked it before, and I've never looked back. Haggis all day, black pudding, no thank you.
Hey, fuck black pudding, dude. That black pudding looks disgusting, son.
Just to let you boys know, like a haggis is like a three-legged creature, lives on the hills in Scotland, and it runs sideways.
What
the fuck? Hang on, let me look this up. Nah, let me look. Nah,
I'm letting that slide, bro. I'm letting that slide. No.
Hang on. Let me look this up, dude. Oh my God, McDane. What the fuck?
You're looking at haggis.
Yeah,
bro. The food out there got to be wild, bro.
Bro, what are y'all
stuff
eating?
they feed y'all?
What the fuck, McDane? Are you okay? Do you need
I'm
fucking
cool, bro?
Dog, you need to come over. You are the Count Junior. You got a bit of the Count in you, son.
Just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Just a bit of that Clitheroe. You got that Clitheroe accent in you, son.
And that's like 25, 35 minutes away from where I'm from originally.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Johnny Walker out there fucking bitches in Scotland? What's up with this, Lord of the Pies?
Not Johnny. What?
Is Johnny Walker?
He probably did, bro.
I thought he was in Ireland.
He was in Ireland, yeah. I was going to say, he probably, it's not too far away. The dude's fucking tall. He probably just stepped over the fucking sea and just landed in Scotland straight away.
Dog.
One big step.
True. Very fucking true, son. Also, y'all have some class boxers. Do y'all really? I don't know of any boxers out of Scotland.
BJJ better than anything else, really. We have some class boxers too. So technically, he's British, Scottish, Irish. Yeah, I ain't British. No, it'd be English, Scottish, Irish. But I don't associate with Britain. I don't associate with the English.
or fucking people in Florida, because Lane needs the fucking subtitles, son. You know what, Lane? You get through it.
It's not my fault. Not my fault. I was born in England. You know what I mean? You can't choose where you're born.
Danae got me started on a Donner Hoggy.
Didn't he get me started on a Donner Hoagie?
Yeah, he says that way better.
I got you. He says it way better.
And he isn't like don't. Yeah, I mean, don't get me started on a Donner Hoagie. So it's like Donner meat kebab, but it's in a wrap with chips and fucking salad and sauce and all sorts of shit. It's a hoagie wrap.
I got a question. This is a legit question.
Go ahead.
How do y'all differentiate like chips from fries? And I know they're both called chips, right?
That's a great question. Yeah,
we don't really call them fries. No, you get a McDonald's fries, or like some places will say fries, but when you say fries to us, we just think chips. Like obviously, so fries are thinner and a little bit longer. Chips are normally shorter and stockier.
Do y'all have like chips in the bag though, like Lay's, stuff like that? Do y'all call those chips too?
No, crisps.
Oh, okay. Crisp.
That makes sense.
Chips. Okay. All right. I got it now.
Makes sense. Yeah. Cross. Honestly, that's a question I've always thought about as well, though. Because like when they come to America, I wonder like how much of a mind fuck it is when they see what we call it.
Mm-hmm.
You know
it's not that bad. It's not that because you see the bag, you see what's on the picture, you know it's crisps.
Apparently, Paul Craig said Johnny Walker was visiting Scotland and apparently was very popular. Dog, I mean,
how could he not be, bro? He's a 6'5" Brazilian, bro. In Scotland. How could he not be popular?
Yeah,
let crossover go over there. Shoot.
Hey, let's
shit.
Catch you standing at the top of the Wallace Monument, just
bags.
Yeah. Let me go over to Scotland
with a couple Scottish salutes on the arms. A couple Scottish salutes.
You've been watching fucking. Was it?
I've been watching the Big Les show. That's what I've been watching. Sorry, I'm late. Juice Man, I'm glad you're here, son.
Juice Man's in the house.
Glad to see the.
Good to see you, Juice Man.
I'm here with the killers, Juice. I'm here with some real life killers, brother. The chick that Bargo beat for the featherweight title was a champ box out of Scotland. Check, I didn't know that.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but cool.
I don't either, dog. My sister brings us bootleg snacks from Dublin. It's all different. Hey, I get it, dog.
Yeah, the snacks are different. Like, see when I go over to Canada and I see they've got one there. It's called like the Mr. Big Bar or something. You guys get that? I think it's a Cadbury's product. We used to get it years ago, bro. I remember being a kid and seeing it for the first time, and this thing was like fucking bigger than me. I was like, oh my God, I want that. And then I'd never seen it because they discontinued it here. And then every time I go to Canada, I'm like, I'm getting me some Mr. Big Bars. I'm all over that shit. Mr. Big Bars, coffee crisps. What's the fucking other thing? Some I mean, what freaks me out is how you guys call chocolate candy.
Oh yeah, it's candy.
Like
Son.
you're gonna get, well, it's not a candy. A candy to me is like a sweet.
Mate,
Like-
that chocolate sweet.
No, it's sweet as in how it tastes, but you don't call it a candy. It's a chocolate bar, or it's just a bar of chocolate. Like, what you,
Yeah,
what
but
you,
we look at it as candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
but so you would call like a hard boiled sweet or a soft sweet. Like, do you guys get Chewits or fucking?
What did you just say?
That's Cross. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to
that?
think. I'm trying to think. Like Skittles,
What the fuck?
right? So like Skittles.
Okay,
Skittles? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Skittles and a bar of chocolate. You'd call them both candy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fucked up. It's two total different things.
Nah, mate. That's like, I mean, they kind of are. I get what you're saying because they're complete different type of material. Like,
So what do y'all call
chocolate candy
Snickers
bar?
over there?
That's a chocolate bar.
A chocolate
Okay.
bar.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes
that's
sense.
chocolate. Get a
That makes
fucking
sense.
bar of chocolate.
Speaking of chocolate, we completely moved on from Lerone Murphy.
Well, what would you
Um,
fuck Lauren Murphy? What would you call a Kit Kat? Is it a chocolate bar?
Candy.
Oh, that's
Or is it a
candy.
biscuit? That's a
Hang
fucking
on.
Candy.
biscuit,
Hang on,
son.
hang
It's
on.
a fucking biscuit.
Hang on. Bring that back up. Let me see the labeling they use for y'all. That does not look like a Kit Kat to us. Pull it back up.
That's been the same fucking Kit Kat over for a long time, bro.
Cross. We do not have that.
Yeah,
do
we don't
not
have that over here.
bro.
Mm-mm.
The packaging. I'll go buy a Kit Kat fucking tonight and send you a picture of
Bro,
what it looks like over here.
That has been the Kit Kat logo since
No,
before
son.
I was born.
No, son.
Mm-mm.
I'm telling you,
Not
right
over
now,
here.
You
Dog,
got
if
the shit Kit Kats.
dog. If you brought that over here, we think that's great value Kit Kat. We would be pissed off at you for bringing
That's legit fucking logo branded Kit Kats, brother.
that. Nah, son. I'll send you a picture of a real Kit Kat tonight. It'll be a Kit Kat and a pink glizzy. I'll send you some fucking
A pink glizzy.
shit, son. You
Fuck
know what
off.
I'm saying? Is it true you say "fuck off" backwards with a Scottish accent? It sounds exactly the same.
100% is true.
What? For real?
No, I don't know.
I was like, test it. I was
It's,
like,
I'm gonna ask somebody with a Scottish accent to test it. I'm playing golf with the boys on Thursday. I'll ask them.
Dude, I
There's
didn't
one
even know-
there's
bro, when
one
I say
saying
that-
that Scottish people really struggle to say, and that's purple burger or lamb. Because of the way that they roll the R's, they struggle to say
Mhm.
purple burglar alarm. They go, purple burger
Shut up.
alarm. And they can't say it. They can't say it. It's amazing.
bro. Lala, you have strawberry Kit Kats? What the fuck?
Strawberry
Cross, you know
matcha
about
Kit
this?
Kats? What's a matcha?
Mate, I was hoping
Could for
Cross
all I
would
know. I haven't had one, bro. I ain't had Kit Kat in
Yes.
That's some shit.
forever.
Zach, don't do
He's
that.
not wrong.
Zach. Don't do that.
He's
Hey,
not
he's
wrong.
though.
Sitting with a couple of shit
It's not
cats right
wrong.
now.
My sister brought me a Hershey bar from Dublin, and I live 20 minutes from the factory. They all taste different.
Yeah, Hershey's
Yep.
shit. Hershey's is shit.
Hershey's is not great. Mr. 509, my boy. Does Bryce Mitchell have a better chance than what the odds maker is saying for John Silva? Honestly, bro, they're probably not wrong. I'm going to Bryce Mitchell because I'm going with that American. And ever since John Silva did that bitch shit at the press conference, I'm just gonna go with my boy. But they're not wrong, Mr. 509. I mean, fucking John Silva's a legit killer. If you say beer can is a British accent, you can say bacon is in a Jamaican accent at the same time.
Beer can. That's an old one. That's a very, very old one.
Really? I didn't know nothing
Mhm.
about that, dog.
Beer can is like beer can.
Damn, that's not bad at
Cucumber.
all. I thought Ola joined the chat for a second, son. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, I'm gonna have to refresh my. Oh, okay, I'm back. For
Nah,
a second, I couldn't see anything. The whole screen was white, and I was
dog,
like, "What's going on?"
I saw you like this, and I was like, Cross is waiting to tell us something.
Nah, bro, I was over here stressing like, "Oh, I can't see anything. Nothing's on the screen."
Lane, I gotta go with my American. I know Cross ain't going with them, but I gotta go. I'm gonna be the only one probably going with Bryce Mitchell in that fight.
Bro, I saw him get vaporized in person, dog. There's no coming back from it.
Dog, but
Because when Josh Emmett knocked him out, bro, I thought he was dead, bro. Real talk.
can we get Cross to do the beer can thing?
What's that? The beer can
Yeah.
thing. What's
Oh
that?
beer
yeah,
can.
you were frozen.
Say beer can.
You gotta say it in like a
What?
British.
So
Yeah, I'm
No
looking-
chance, bro. I'm from the South, bro. There's no chance I can say that, bro. No chance.
if you say beer can, it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican accent. Beer can.
Say it again.
Beer. Beer. So beer.
Yep.
Beer.
Bear. Bear.
Can. Hey, so
Beer.
Hey, come on, come on, that's pretty good.
See,
That's
see when I
pretty good.
see when I first moved to Scotland, everyone was like, when I was saying, "Oh, can I get a beer?" They were like, "What?" I was like, "Can I get a beer?" And they're like, "Beer," and I'm like, "No, a fucking beer." And they're like, "Oh, a beer," because they pronounce the er like B-E-R. And I was like, "We don't where I'm from," you know what I mean? Because we don't fucking have the rhotic speaking, as it's called. So I'm going up asking people for a beer can and all the rest of it. They're like, "Fuck off." And then I was like, "How does that not sound any different?" Bear and beer. Anyway, skip fucking 14 years later. I have a daughter, and then she's looking in the fridge, and my beers are in the fridge, and she's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Oh, it's Daddy's beer," and she goes, "Daddy's bear." I was like, "Fuck you!" That's why I just got done by a 3-year-old. I was like, "No way."
What kind of beer are you drinking out there?
Everything, bro. All the same shit. Yeah.
Really? Because I see
Yeah.
Leroy on those Coronas like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right, so we've got Coronas. I had some, what is it, Sol, the Mexican beer. I bought that at the weekend.
Ah, what about
I
some-
wonder if the package. I wonder if the package is the same.
It's the same,
Of
bro. Same.
the Sol,
bro.
the Corona's the same, but I imagine Sol will be
Okay.
the same as well. I could go and grab one and show you if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold up. Hold up.
Crossover. You think they got Popeye's chicken out there?
That's a bro. We gotta ask him that.
There's
I
no
definitely don't
chance.
think there. I don't think there's a Popeyes in Scotland. No
Crossover.
chance.
Crossover. While he's
No
gone real
chance.
quick, can we just admit how dog shit food they got? Like, thank God we don't have to eat their food.
Yeah, bro. Their food is. Have you ever seen the videos when like they show British people trying American food and they all just
haven't.
light up?
Bro, I
Bro,
need to go look.
go on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos of like people from the UK coming over to America and trying the food, and it looked like they're being like reborn.
Dog. Hey, Cross, you imagine they came to the South and ate some good Southern food?
Is
son?
it the same?
No, bro, it's a bit different. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a bit different.
Do y'all, McDane? Do y'all have Popeyes in Scotland?
We've had this conversation before. I think so. Probably got the real
You think
Popeye in
so?
Scotland. Yeah, probably. Some dude down the docks.
Jax, put a comment, Jax. Jax, that's a baker.
They probably got like all the staff wearing like fake giant forearms too to work there or something like
facts,
that.
Bro,
Mhm.
facts. Did you just pop open that soul? Are you just gonna pop that in at fucking midnight over there, son?
Yeah, 1:45 in the morning. I can't get a beer out of the fridge and not fucking drink it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, I respect it though. Scottish food is only one small step above British. Ain't saying much. Lane,
what?
Lane.
What?
I'm telling you.
What?
I'm
Stop
telling
calling
you,
it
Lane.
British. There's nothing British about no food. Like Britain went around the world, fucking colonized it, took parts of everybody else's culture and brought
Not
it
a-
back here, and was
not
like,
a-
"This is British food. It's fucking not." You know what I mean? We stole everybody's shit.
Hey, you know what they didn't steal?
Bro,
They
we
didn't steal
gotta
America.
we gotta get you some American barbecue, dog.
Bro, we really do. We
You
gotta
keep
have
get
to.
saying
We
this
gotta
shit.
get you
You
some
keep saying
American
this shit
barbecue.
like I
We
ain't.
do.
Well, I've not had like. We have like Texas barbecue places here, but it ain't gonna be the same as
Nah.
what it is. over there.
Nah,
it's some
mm-mm.
bullshit. Y'all eating, bro. You're eating Grey Glizzies. You're not eating good barbecue.
Boys, I swear to fucking God, I would be obese if I lived in America.
Mate,
one-
Probably.
mate,
probably.
it's so hard.
The amount of shit, the amount of shit that I eat here, like the amount, like, so I went to Canada for 3 weeks. This was in 2012. 2 weeks in Winnipeg, 1 week in Toronto. I bought a t-shirt at the airport before we left. I never worn it for the first 2 weeks. I went to put it on in the third week and I couldn't even fit it. I fit it when I bought the fucking thing, but I ate that much food when I was in Canada. I was a fat fuck by the time that third week rolled round.
McDane, we gotta get you.
McDane,
over
we gotta
there.
get some. We gotta get some soul food in you, like some cornbread, some
Oh,
black eyed
bro.
peas,
Ah,
some yams,
you're talking.
some of that,
Talking,
some of that baked macaroni and cheese, bro. We gotta get you some of that, brother. We gotta
no,
get you some of
I'm
that.
not into the mac and cheese, boys. I'm not
I'm
into the mac and cheese.
You will like this,
Yes,
and
you
then get you a sweet tea, bro. You good? That's
Oh,
all you need.
Oh, I
with
drink
ice,
plenty
All
of
you
sweet
need,
tea.
dog.
with ice in
drink-
it though. No hot
I
sweet
drink
tea.
no, I drink plenty of that shit in Canada because it comes.
Nah,
in the,
you
it
ain't
comes
you
in
ain't
the-
had this tea, dog. You
Nah.
ain't had this tea.
Sure?
This,
You ain't
this
had
kind
this
of
tea,
tea
brother.
this kind of tea does not come in a tub, dog.
McDane.
This right
McDane.
here is like instant diabetes.
Dog,
Straight up.
Well,
if
is
you
it not
drink-
like the powder that you fucking put into the cup and add some water? in?
Nah. It's
You're on
different,
that
dog. It's
bullshit.
different.
You're on that bullshit,
different.
mate. This sweet tea makes heroin addicts straight. This
What's it
sweet tea
called?
is different. It's sweet tea, mate. It's just sweet tea with
Sweet
extra
tea,
sugar.
dog. But it's just different down here in the South, bro.
Will I find
Yeah.
it in Canada? Because
No.
I'm there in September.
No.
No.
You're not gonna find it in Canada.
Only thing you're gonna find in Canada is COVID shots. You ain't gonna find no fucking
Yeah.
good sweet tea, son.
You gotta go below the Mason-Dixon line in the US, and then you can find real sweet tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with Lane. Don't have sweet tea in Canada. It's gonna be like
Mm-mm.
it's like
Sounds
eating
like I need
Mexican
to come
food.
to Texas.
Bro, if you don't come to Texas, you're just pure missing out at that point.
You're just a hater.
You're just a hater, dog. I don't know why you don't come down to the fucking Lone Star one night. I get it though, because you're also across the world. So if you told me to come to Scotland, I'd be like, you're tripping. There's no shot that's happening.
Bro, I'd love
But-
to come over and fucking do a tour of some of the places. There's some places I would just fucking not go anywhere near, but I would love to come to America and hit a few of the fucking states.
McDane, you're at the age of retirement. You're about damn ready to get over here and adventure, dog. You need to get out of there. You need to fucking sell the land and move
Need to
over
get some
here.
fucking sunshine. Yeah, I mean,
Come on, bro.
Yeah, do need some sunshine, brother.
definitely
bro.
need some sunshine.
Bro. Speaking of sunshine, did y'all see Patty? Yeah, sunburnt.
Oh,
out here,
bro,
son?
I imagine going
Yeah.
into fight week and walking towards Saturday with
Whoa.
sunburn, especially as a fucking Englishman. You know he's tight and sore as shit. Like, that's not what you want.
When you hit the States, primarily Texas, will get you right, McDane. No two crumpets, siesta gorditas. Let's go.
Facts.
I'm all over it, brother.
Let's
I'm all
go.
over it.
And bro, and the Tex-Mex, we got to get the
Oh.
Tex-Mex in, some barbecue, some
Oh.
soul food. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be like,
Oh.
what have I been doing?
Bro,
I'm
fuck
telling
my
you.
face with some Tex-Mex.
Bro, yeah, I'm even excited for cornbread. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's one
Oh,
of those
dude,
things
it's
that.
so
is
good.
like
Oh, yeah. Oh,
somebody
yeah.
in the UK, you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that in movies and TV shows and shit, and you're like, what the fuck is some cornbread?
Bro,
Oh.
cornbread's phenomenal, dog. Phenomenal.
It's the best.
Bro,
What-
matter of
what-
fact, last Thanksgiving I went home. My grandma made some sweet potato cornbread. Oh my god, it was
Oh.
amazing, dog. Amazing.
Cross, I know that was phenomenal. Especially
I told her she got to make this every year when I come.
La
home.
la. Wow, I know. It's bro. The crumpets are fucking unreal. You know. Like,
dog. I get it. I get it because we
I
probably
still, I
have.
still, I still
Bro.
need to do this fucking challenge, whatever
Oh.
the biscuit challenge or whatever it is. Was that a
Cornbread and grits.
Bro.
Oh, bro, there's no chance you eat
This
that with
is-
no drink.
this-
No
this is
You're gonna
chance.
another-
die.
This is
You're
another
gonna
one.
die.
Grits.
No chance.
What's grits?
You don't
is it
like-
literally-
oh,
is-
bro,
I know. I
grits.
don't know what
Oh.
grits is. Not
We
that I
gotta,
don't
we
like
got,
it.
we gotta get you some grits
Oh.
too. We gotta get you some grits
What's,
too.
Dude.
what is grits?
I don't
What
know
is
what
it?
it is. Be honest
Is it
with
the,
you,
is
but
it
it's
literally
phenomenal.
bits? Is it as it sounds, bits and grits? Like,
Bro,
it's
I
gonna be
don't
No,
I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but it is phenomenal.
What was it Owen was making the other week? Jumbo. What the fuck is jumbo?
Jumbo's more seafood,
Ah, fuck that.
but it's good. It's good as
shrimp and grits is another one, Jack.
fuck.
Shrimp and
Oh,
grits is another one.
Shrimp and grits. Fuck.
Oh, I can't hide money, can you? Shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits fucks, dog.
Mhm.
McDane, you can totally live without the grits. Oh, la, don't do that.
Right, okay.
La, don't lie to him.
Do,
like
do you know, I'm at the point now of knowing you guys long enough that I trust CJ more than I trust you boys, yeah? So,
That's so
Shit.
messed up.
cheers
Come
for that.
on,
Wow.
dog. Come on, dog. Grits with a whole lot of butter. Oh, and some sugar too,
Yep.
Lane. Oh,
Yep.
fuck my face. And biscuits. Oh,
hmm
fucking A, son.
And McDaniel, you gotta try the biscuits with jelly. You gotta try them,
Oh,
and you gotta
yeah.
try them with syrup too.
Yeah, and honey. Put honey on that
Mhm.
motherfucker. Ooh,
I'm gonna get off this stream and fucking
I'm starving now.
just cut quarters of food.
I'm starving, bro. I am like, yeah. And people, by the way, this isn't the final setup. You want to see the final setup? Tune in tomorrow, man. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with the. Are you boys gonna be on the show tomorrow for Dust Up Shakedown?
Yep.
Oh, I'll be joined by none other than the head of the table, Mr. Ola. I'm not gonna say his last name. What they saying? They use grits to make what?
Panatas.
Panadas.
to get the paper to stick to the or pinatas to get the paper to stick to the cardboard and shit. Don't do it, McDane. Oh, really?
Bro, look at
No,
that
really?
next
No,
comment.
they don't.
Look at the
No,
next
they don't.
comment.
Yeah. My bad.
McDane, if you come to Texas, you're gonna leave with type 2 diabetes. I fucking
are.
plan to, son. I
You
fucking
are.
plan to. Right.
Dog.
Bro, you're gonna
Dog.
love the food, dog. Love the
bro.
food.
Hey,
You do know I won't leave though. Like if I fucking come to
Mate.
your
Yeah.
house and you cook
Come
some
on.
good
You're gonna be
food,
like,
right?
I gotta move.
Come on, bro. I'm
For
telling
real.
you. Come on, I'm telling you, dog. Also, too, bro. I'm telling you, sweet potato pie will fuck you up. Sweet potato
Yes.
pie will
Yes.
fuck you up.
Is that
son.
literally just a pie with sweet potatoes in it? Because if so, I've had it.
Oh no, you haven't, mate.
Nah,
you
you ain't
haven't.
had this, dog. You ain't
You
had
this, dog.
Trust
Boys,
me.
we are like the fucking king connoisseurs of pie. Don't fucking talk to me about pie.
Mate, have
All
you
the
had
pie.
You
pecan
ain't
pie?
had this, dog.
You ain't had pecan pie, no pumpkin pie, no sweet potato pie, son.
Pecan pie? Yeah, I've had pecan pie.
No,
know
mate,
what I
first of all, it's a pecan. Don't ever
It's
call
a
it that.
pecan. It's not a
That-
pecan.
That's like calling
You
an
sound,
almond.
you sound like a fucking posh English person. Oh, I've got a pecan pie. You know what I mean? Go fuck a pecan. You know what I mean?
Mate, pecan. If you said pecan out here, we'd say, "Are you from Mexico?"
Are you
It's
pecan, son?
It's pecan, son. It's like calling an almond an almond. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking almond.
Yeah.
It's a
Almond.
fucking almond.
Almond.
I say pecan too.
Nah.
Come on, dog.
Pecan.
Come on, dog. Don't mess up and get pumpkin pie. It ain't the same. Jax, it's not the
Pumpkin pie.
same. Don't get me wrong, but it's pumpkin pie.
Yeah, it's not the same, but I like pumpkin pie as well too, though.
Hey, bro, an old school pumpkin pie. Lord of
Punching
the
pumpkin
pies.
pie. Is that what it was? Punching pumpkin pie.
Lord of the Pie saying pie is fucking hilarious.
Hey, pumpkin's ass, by the way. Like, fuck that. The missus likes a pumpkin syrup in a coffee in October time.
pumpkin
Fuck that. Yeah.
syrup.
Bro, peach cobbler. Oh my
Peach
god. Yeah,
cobbler.
bro,
Oh
you gotta
my
have some
No,
peach
no,
cobbler too,
Nah,
dog.
I know what peach
Yes.
cobbler is. I ain't about that life.
Nah, this
Nah,
is
you haven't
different,
had it.
dog.
I
No, you
don't-
don't
I
like
don't-
peaches?
I don't like
Oh, okay.
peaches.
Gotcha.
I won't go anywhere near that.
Well, we can get you like a blueberry cobbler then.
Bro, I've had
Oh.
blueberry cobbler. That shit is
Oh
fucking
my
dynamite. Like,
God.
the Mrs. Grand makes a fucking banging blueberry cobbler. And then she also made, I think it's blueberry and blackberries one and a cherry one.
Oh my god. With
Bro,
the
that's
crust too?
yeah, bro. That's the one thing I've noticed in Canada. They make a lot more sweet pies than savory pies. And the sweet pies are fucking dynamite. Absolutely
Really?
dynamite. I don't like hot apples, so an apple pie would never be one that I'd go for.
Yeah, I feel that. It's not bad.
If I can eat an
You a
apple.
cheesecake guy?
Oh, I was
You
just about to ask
cheesecake
that.
guy?
Cross,
bro.
get out of my head.
I'm all over cheesecake, son. All
Dog,
over it.
Okay.
No, cheesecake
Okay.
is the best cake. I fucking or a cookie cake. Have you ever had a cookie cake?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, cookie
What
cake.
about red velvet cake?
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did we go from talking MMA to like straight 30 minutes? I swear to God, we've been talking about nothing but food for 30 fucking minutes.
I didn't know how it transitioned too. We were talking about what's next for Lerone Murphy, and then we got a couple questions about Scotland, and then we just we're talking about the beers. talking about
Straight to
Kit Kats.
food.
Dog, I'm starving now. I'm starving, boys.
Mhm.
Shit, let's go ahead and fucking boys. Let me get your final thoughts. Let me start with Cross. I'll go McDane. I'll give you mine, and then we'll wrap this thing up, man. People, if you're not already, make sure to follow these boys. But Cross, go ahead, dude.
Man, just shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate it big time. Everybody in here always rocking with us. If you're on one of our platforms, make sure you go and follow the other guys, the Rambling Dad, S Dogs MMA, Making a Walk in the chat, MMA Nobbly, the Fight Week Show, everybody, bro. Head Kick Podcast. Make sure you follow everybody. We're all good people, and look forward to doing it again.
My boy, McDane.
And pretty much everything that Cross just said, as well as the mantra goes in the group, rising tide raises all ships, people. So make sure you're following every single one of the channels that Cross just dropped. S-Dogs, appreciate you having me on, bro. It's been a fucking minute. Like,
Dude.
You're always doing shit super late. You never invite me. It's nice to get invited once in a while. Well, I invited myself, but yeah, it's good to see your smiling face back, son. And I hope your move wasn't too fucking bad. And you better get this new pad sorted out, bro. I want to see the finishing touches to that bitch.
Bye, boy. Dog, I'm telling you, McDane, I got to start doing them a little bit earlier to get you back on, bro. I miss having the boys from across the pond on. We only see each other once a week on Dust Up Shakedown. You know what I'm saying? We need to fucking get back in here. I always appreciate you boys for real. I know that move. I was a bit stressed out. I didn't do shit for 8 days. It's all settled down. The new setup will be official tomorrow. I'm ready to chop it up with the boys, man. A fucking always a great time when these two gentlemen can join me, people. Like we said already, thousands of times. Hit the fucking like, subscribe to the boys, man. Come on. On Thursday, we're doing a fucking prediction for UFC 314. Tomorrow, I'm with these motherfuckers for Dust Up Shakedown for some fucking news, people. We're about to be out of here. I appreciate all of y'all. Banger ass card overall. Let's have a fucking good week, people.
And a little insight into tomorrow's MMA guest. We have Modestus Bakaukas joining us on the Dust Up Shakedown over on the Fight Week show. And it'll also be live on all of our channels too. So make sure you're tuning into that one, people.
Come on, people. Hey, great shout. I completely forgot about that. If you already don't know, now you fucking know, people. Tune into the Fight Week show tomorrow, people. Let's fucking go. We're out of here. Let's go, boys.
Peace.